This is Beer 30 Sports O'Clock. Oof. No explosion. Slow bubble. Slow bubble. Slow bubbles. I'm still not over it. And this beer of the episode is Pinche Lara from Four Corners Brewing Company. It is Limón y Chile. It's only 4.5%. It's a crisp, fruited lager with subtle hint of chili pepper. A balance of light malt, tart lime flavor, and a zesty finish makes for a refreshing taste celebration. I like that. Celebration. Celebration. Although we have nothing to celebrate right now.
Did you know that in Spanish, lemon is the name for limes and lemons?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is... I don't know if I like this. All I taste is the Chile.
Your favorite.
I don't know if I like all of the Chile flavor.
Flavor.
Yeah, like it's missing some limon in there. It's very... I'm sorry. It's very Chile.
We gotta get the vibes up, man.
Oh my God, bro.
We're both dead on our feet today.
Listen, first off, let's just get into it, man. News you can booze to. It was not a great week for anyone, college, NFL, whatever. On this show, there was a lot of L's. I won't say a lot of L's. There was some L's. And it was some upsets, and this was one of them.
Here comes the blitz. Castellanos in trouble. Heaves one towards the end zone. Intercepted! It's over! Virginia has done it!
The fastest fucking crowd storming I've ever seen field.
You know who I was scared for?
The receiver.
The receiver.
The receiver was literally
trampled.
He was like, holy shit, all I see is feet.
I read an article because people kept posting on Twitter that he died. And I was like, oh, what? And so I didn't believe that, obviously.
I hope not.
So I went and looked it up.
It would be all over the news.
Did he get hurt? Was he okay? What happened? And I read a few articles that said that if he wasn't wearing the gear he was wearing, he would have had serious damage.
Yeah, for sure. Because he was laying on the ground. Because he was just laying on the ground. Yeah.
But luckily he was wearing all of that.
Yeah.
So, but they really need to, I love the tradition of storming the field.
I hate it.
In some instances, not this one. For the championship game, sure. For their first win, sure.
Yeah, but my thing is even still it just doesn't. It's just so dangerous. Mm-hmm. Not even for the players. We're talking for the people storming the field. Mm-hmm. I saw a video somewhere where I think it was the New Mexico Lobos. They have a certain walkway that is super tight. So when halftime or when everybody in between quarters, when people are getting up and going, there was literally people stuck pushing each other back and forth. And there were people in the middle trying to get through that could not get through. And it was just pandemonium. And people were screaming like they were dying. It's just not something you want to do. When storming the field just does not. It benefits nobody. I get it. It's a vibe. It's cool. But, bruh, I'm out. I'm not doing that shit. I hope that Virginia Tech... Was it Virginia or Virginia Tech? Virginia. I hope that Virginia gets fucking fined, and I hope that they tell their students don't ever do that again, or I'm going to make all of y'all work for community service around the campus, because that was crazy.
It just got posted that there was a 19-year-old kid's body found at Ohio State Stadium today. Did you see that?
No, what?
Yeah. They say, the investigation says no foul play, but,
I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be foul play. It could be anything. Like, they could, like, that's the thing people don't understand. Stadiums is really fucking dangerous. Like, stadiums are not built for, like, safety. They're not built like that, especially not college stadiums. Like, they're bleachers, there's cement. It's not the safest thing in the world. So, like, I'm adding the trying to storm the field stuff and all that. Like, bro, you're talking, like, there's going to be some motherfuckers that just jump out and get hurt, like, easily. So I can believe that. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I mean, Ohio State hasn't rushed the field in forever, I feel like. They're just monsters.
He was found yesterday, I think, but it got posted today.
Jesus Christ. What a downer. Wow.
Sorry. We're kind of in the downer mood today.
I see that. But honestly, FSU beat themselves, man. I think that, like, they didn't give themselves a chance, and the opponent took advantage of it. That's all it is. I don't really think it was that. I don't know. It's one of those trap games. Like we always say in the NFL, watching like what happened last week with Cleveland and Green Bay. It's a trap game. It's one of those games where you're kind of overlooking, because I think Florida State's getting ready to face Miami, right? Yeah, so like they were overlooking Virginia, thinking that, you know, oh, we gotta be ready for Miami, and don't forget about Virginia, like, and they just beat themselves. It wasn't necessarily the case for the Arizona State and TCU game. Arizona State been fighting, bro. Like, I don't think that was really an upset, because I've been on this show. I've even said it. Like, Arizona State looks like they're gonna give the lower half of the top 25 some work, and I do believe that they got a pretty good coach. There's a reason Scatterbo is doing what he's doing in the NFL now. So I just don't think it was an upset. But Oregon straight up stole the game from Penn State. Penn State's coach Franco, I don't know what we are doing, bro, but all the Big Ten games, the monumental games, the most important games, he just blows them at the end every single time. And it's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying. So bad. Ugh. So bad. Ole Miss. I'm starting to realize that I gotta backtrack some of these comments I be saying about coaches that I don't like, or players that I don't like the Justin Herbert take, which reared its ugly head this weekend. Ole Miss basically dominated LSU. The score ended up being closer than what it looked like on the field. It was dominant. Ole Miss took their foot off the gas after a while, because it was just kind of like, we here. And I don't know what LSU was doing. We thought LSU was the real deal. Man, it just goes to show it's on any given Saturday, any given Sunday, Thursday, Monday, Friday. It doesn't matter. When you play, you better come to play or get handled or get played. Alabama beat Georgia, which used to be not a big deal. Used to be very normal on the reg. But this year was an upset. This year, Georgia looked really good, and Alabama had been reeling since Florida State. They had knocked down some lesser competition, but it wasn't like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting Alabama to come out and just do that to Georgia like that. Like, I was expecting Georgia to like handle them, and nah. Bri's still distraught over Florida State losing, y'all. So y'all bear with her.
And I also just read something, but we'll talk about that later.
If you talk about another dead body.
No.
Oh, God. I was about to say, I can't take any more dead bodies.
Are we talking about baseball at any point today?
No, we are not.
Okay, well, the Rangers just, the way they put it is they broke up with the manager.
They fired the manager?
Yep. It was a mutual agreement.
Oh, no. What's his name?
Bruce.
Bruce, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk like this.
It's Bruce.
Talk like this, brother.
Bochy. Sure, I'm butchering that.
Yeah. No, but yeah, that's wow.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't he bring the championship here?
Yep.
Oh, wow. 2 years. 3 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a week.
What a week, for real. Damn,
You know
son.
who also lost? The Stars.
The Stars did lose. I saw that to fucking Colorado.
Mm-hmm. I lost to Alex in fantasy football. My first loss. Only by 6 points, but still.
That was a L. It was a rough week.
I should not have put in the Lions quarterback for Mahomes.
Oh my God.
I know. Mahomes was doing so bad, so I was like, you know what? This guy's doing better. Fucking watching both games, and I'm like, what the hell?
What is going on here?
Like,
now you feel what every fantasy football player feels, because you sit the guy because he's been doing nothing for the last few weeks, then all of a sudden, boom.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Immediately put him back in.
Yeah, nah, facts. Next week. Yeah, facts. But we got to talk about Texas A&M and the amount of money that they spent and how it's coming all the way around full circle. They are for real. I got to give credit where credit is due. They have a defense that is playing like balling, and their offense doesn't look bad either. I don't really know any of their offensive players, but they put in some work, and they beat Auburn this weekend. Like, it's been A&M's coming around. They're starting to grow on me in that top 10, maybe top 5. I gotta look at the standings again, but Tennessee almost got upset and almost blew it in Mississippi State. Like, it took overtime and a crazy comeback for them to win it, like, to turn it on and win. And, like, I don't know what is going on with Tennessee's quarterback, but, man, they need to get him in line, bro, because he was just trying to give the game away. It's starting to wear on me. The Chile. Yeah, it's starting to wear on me. The Chile is actually all right. I just don't taste any lime. Maybe I should have got a lemon. But if you like the chili flavor, you'll like this. Me, it's growing on me. It's tasting a little saltier with my tears in there.
Let's move on.
USC loses to Illinois. Yes, that Illinois that just got blown out by Indiana. This is actually a really close game, and apparently it's like a rivalry that that nobody knew about, or I don't know. There was former players from USC tweeting about it and talking all this crazy stuff, but it was actually a pretty entertaining game, pretty good game, pretty close game. Came down to the wire, you know. And Vandy is undefeated. That's right, Vanderbilt. 5-0, baby. I don't foresee that staying that way. But they've been balling. They look like they starting to get it together a little bit. I kind of see like a flash in the pan, and then they're going to start seeing some of their other SEC counterparts, and they're just going to get destroyed from there. Yeah. I know we were supposed to get away from sad news, but I have more sad news. Juju, my baby, Juju Watkins, announces that she will not be playing next season. In a heartfelt message she posted, she'll basically be sitting out for the whole season with her while she's rehabbing from the ACL injury.
For those that don't know who Juju is.
Oh, if you watch the show, you know who Juju is. USC's greatest, one of the best women's basketball players we've had in college basketball in a long time. Since, like they said, Caitlin Clark is Bird Angel Reese is Magic. Juju's Jordan. That's the
people that didn't know who she was.
That's the light that they put in her in. And honestly, I mean, they're not wrong. She's super talented. She was supposed to be bringing college women's basketball up again, and blah blah blah. And she got hurt last year, and she just so. But staying on the topic of women basketball, because we're not just a man podcast here.
Nope, I'm here too.
I don't listen to men's podcasts.
This is a woman's podcast as well.
That's a women's podcast, I guess.
I'm kidding. This is all about you, Ziggy.
No.
Everything's about you.
Stop it. You're making me blush. WNBA playoffs have been very interesting. I will say that. None of the usual people or suspects are there. Fever holding it down against the Aces. Like, they're doing it against the MVP, 4-time MVP. They are tied in the series 2-2. I think they play tonight or tomorrow night. They're doing all this without CeCe. They're playing up against the team that has been there through and through every single time. Like, it's really, really cool to see how Indiana went from like worst to now fighting for first. And again, they're doing it without Caitlin Clark. Like, they're doing it without her. Phoenix beat my favorite to win the championship, Minnesota. I was expecting Minnesota to get past the Phoenix Mercury, but I was wrong. I guess I don't know basketball. But I thought Minnesota had the championship caliber team. As I understand, there was some issues with Collier and suspension and all that. I ain't gonna lie, like, I've been watching every game. I haven't, but I've been keeping up, and kind of looking at it like, oh, what's the score from last night type thing. And they didn't just win. They pretty much only gave them one game. And I'm like, I didn't know Phoenix was like that. So I got to give kudos, got to give credit to Phoenix because, my God, man, like, I didn't see this coming. I thought they were good. I didn't think they were that good. So, listen, I stand corrected. For all the WNBA fans out there that want to correct me, I stand corrected. I'm sorry. Now, NFL news. Does anybody know who's doing the Super Bowl halftime?
Bad Bunny. And I have some things to say.
Oh, my God. You don't like it?
No. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. No. No one come for me. I am completely okay with it. I love him. I listen to his music regularly. I just have to say, it's crazy to me. Mm-hmm. I mean, get that bag. Mm-hmm. But, like, it's crazy that you won't have any stops in the U.S. because of the fear of ICE coming and detaining your people. And yet, you are performing at the Super Bowl as the only U.S. stop, air quotes around that because it's not technically like a concert, but it's like
do you know why that is?
A lot of people watch the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, but you know why that is though, right?
Because he's gotten paid.
No, they don't get paid for the Super Bowl halftime.
I would. I'd be like, I'm not doing this shit for free.
So the problem. How do we talk about this without getting too left or right? Right? Yeah. So essentially what Bad Bunny did was he decided he wasn't going to do any stops in the States for his tour because of the political climate with ICE snatching up, and there's a lot of Spanish American people that are here that love him and listen to him, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans, all of the above, right? And I honestly think it was on his part well thought out because of a situation, because you're right. That's so unfair, that we don't get to see him in the States. But
understandably so.
Because the simple fact is like, I'm not going to put my people in jeopardy if I can control something.
Yeah.
I can't control it, any other way besides my own control. So he took it in his own. And I want to know, we were having this discussion last night, actually, when they announced it. Well, yeah. But I want to know, how much money did he bring to Puerto Rico? Because you think about it, once he announced that he was not coming to the States,
people bought tickets.
Airbnbs, hotels, restaurants, sightseeing, all that stuff. People made it a whole trip to go see him in Puerto Rico. So what does that do for Puerto Rico's economy?
That's good for Puerto Rico's economy. But
I'm just
we're
saying
talking about the Super Bowl.
Oh no, here we go.
I'm just saying. I think it's kind of weird.
Why do you think it's weird though?
I stand with my dad on this one. He wanted Metallica to be the halftime show.
Okay.
Because they are from, because it's at the 49ers
yeah,
Stadium.
They're from San
Francisco.
They're from San Francisco. Yeah.
They started there. They're
San
from
Francisco,
there.
Jesus.
And this would be the perfect time to have Metallica as
Why?
the halftime. Because they're from there.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't do that for Lil Wayne in New Orleans.
I know. They should have.
No.
Wait, who do they have?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I take that back. Take it all the way back.
What?
Yeah.
What?
But
yeah, but that's
Metallica
what I'm saying.
is like still touring. They're still together.
So I agree to an extent, but my thing is like,
and they keep having newer artists, which is good because it's getting like younger people to watch it. But the main people that watch the Super Bowl, no offense, Ziggy, are older men. And their families who are forced to watch it.
But this is my thing is, I don't think that's 100% right. I think
Metallica shirt today.
I think listen, I like Metallica. Enter the Sandman. I grew up on rock and roll a little bit. My brother is still a lead singer in a rock band, so 9 Inch Nails. Nirvana was my favorite group growing up. But anyway, we're not a music podcast. But I do think
we talked about movies for
this is true. This is
30 minutes.
This is true. No, I do think though the NFL understands. So one, the NFL is going for international. They are going for it all. We were in Dublin. They were in Brazil. They're doing England, Germany,
Did you see
Spain.
One of the players got
jumped and robbed. Yeah, I saw that. That was funny as hell. Yeah. Which is crazy because he's white and he was in Dublin. Like,
yeah, you would think they would leave him alone.
Right, the white guy got
like
jumped and robbed. Yeah,
exactly.
Like where were you at that you got jumped and robbed? Like by who? Like not to say that if he was black he should have been jumped and robbed. I'm just saying it just didn't make any sense. Like your cousins is over there. Like
2 and 2 did not equal 4.
It did. Like what? But apparently he wasn't injured. Like so who did he get jumped by? Some kids? Like
yeah.
And
you were a football player.
And then he's like a backup. Like we're not even talking like I didn't understand that at all. It was really weird. But I think the reason the NFL didn't go with Metallica is because you shut off the international.
But Metallica is known internationally.
They are, but they're only known in one demographic internationally. We'll say that. Majority. Yeah. I say that as a black man who likes Metallica. Majority of their demographic does not look like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Majority of Bad Bunny's demographic is a big blend of it's even Spanish people were like that don't watch football like, oh, I might watch this now. I want to see what he does. I think he's too big of a star, 1. 2, he's too big internationally known. And then 3, his people probably were like, this is a really good idea. We should do this because we didn't do any shows in America. Can you imagine the merch? Because they don't get paid, but
they can sell some
merch. They can sell some merch. Their streams go up almost every single time the streams go up. If he decides to make it a big deal, which most likely he will,
which he should. I'm
just saying, like, bro, like that it benefits him to do it Metallica, I don't disagree with honestly, I don't disagree with the pick. I don't really think, I hate that because they're from their thing.
Yeah, but they're like, but if they don't do it now, they're never gonna do it.
Yeah, but I never really
and
pictured.
that sucks because I think a rock band as the halftime performance
would dope.
Go really hard.
Yeah, because not Coldplay.
No,
not Coldplay. Somebody was supposed to do it. I just feel like, unfortunately, we're not in music. In music, we're not in that space of rock anymore.
Yeah, and
we're just not. Like, we don't have, there are no real, like, name me a rock station on the radio now.
I have it like queued up. I don't know the name of it.
It's one, and it's very like, and even they have to like
95.1, I think is what it's called.
Think so.
Yeah.
But there's not many, is what I'm trying to say. Like, there's not many stations. There's not much.
But also, radio's dying.
True. And then there's not many. Well, all right. There's not many top 100 rock songs out there right now. It's like we don't have the alts. And, we don't have the alternative music. We don't have that anymore. Really thumping. Not to say there's not bands out there, but we don't have it in the forefront in our face. And I think that's why Bad Bunny made the most sense because he's like literally in our face every day. I mean, every day.
Turned it down again.
Huh?
She turned it down again.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I think because she's so. Everyone should know who I'm talking about right now.
Of course, we know who she's talking about right now.
I think because she like owns her music now. She literally owns everything she makes.
Mm-hmm.
If she's not either getting paid to do it or owning the rights to it, she's not gonna do it.
I think it has more so to do with the fact that she thinks that Travis is going to be in the Super Bowl.
I don't think they are. I think it's the Bills. I think the Bills are finally going to.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be the Bills and Packers.
Speaking of.
Anyway, listen, NFL news besides that, Seattle beat the Cards in Thursday Night Football, which was not wildly entertaining. Last minute field goal won the thing. It was all right. It wasn't bad. I do want to talk about Marvin Harrison, though. Like, Marvin Harrison Jr. has been, he has been absolutely terrible. Like, he's been dropping passes. He's just been out there looking flustered. And, like, it's so bad. Everybody's like, I know your daddy. This ain't what your daddy would approve. And, like, honestly, I'll say it looks like he has something personal going on, and they just haven't told us, because he dropped some passes. He looked, like kind of lost on a couple routes and stuff like that, not finishing the routes and stuff. And then when he finally caught a tutty, he finally caught a pass and just, scored a touchdown. My man was like down on one knee thanking God. Like, not like, usually when people go down, they celebrate and they, thank you, God, it's kind of thing. He was down there for a minute. Like, are you okay? So that's why I'm at with it. I think that Marvin Harrison has a personal thing going on, and they just haven't told us about it yet. Or we don't know about it. And there's nothing wrong with us not knowing about it, but boy, they are killing him on Twitter. Steelers beat the Vikings. Very boring game. It was in the morning. Wentz didn't look bad, though. I will say Carson Wentz, since JJ's out, Wentz didn't look bad. Steelers defense just looked better, Hey, listen, Steelers might be a problem in the fucking AFC. Like, people really need to start paying attention to the Steelers. I'm just saying, I don't care for the Steelers. I don't care. I don't think they're going to do much, but they might take some people out in the playoffs. Just saying. Mike Penix in Atlanta got it together finally and put it on the Commanders. Thank God, because I have Mike Penix on my fantasy on one of my teams, and I was getting ready to just drop him. But he looked good. He looked good against the Commanders. The Commanders without Jaden Daniels are like mid at best. Even that defense is taking a nosedive. Bills beat the Saints. No surprise there. But Josh may be the MVP again? I hate to say it. His wife is gorgeous.
I love her.
Yes. And
she
maybe
was not at the game.
I don't. Yeah. Why would she? She probably.
She was at Selena Gomez's wedding. Anyway, sorry.
Yo,
I will say at the beginning,
the amount of excitedness that started with just to like Selena Gomez's wedding. It's like, what?
A lot of people were at that wedding. I wanted to be at that wedding. I would never be invited to that wedding, but
why wouldn't you? We're famous. Don't disrespect us.
I'm kidding.
Wow, she just laughed at that.
But I will say during the game, the first half did have me nervous because it was going so slow. Like,
yeah, I mean, here's the thing about the Bills.
Like,
yeah, the Bills are
Bills. You are better than this.
Yeah, the Bills just like they like to play with their food, and it's kind of like I think that's the problem. They kind of just get down and they just mess around, and then all right, I'll finally eat. All right, I'll eat. Let me stop playing, and then they put it on Josh, and Josh does what he does, and yeah, they just look amazing at the end. Lions beat the Browns, thank God. You said what? Yeah, thank God. Eagles beat the Bucks. No, the Bucks are really good this year. The Bucks could have won that game. Baker blew it in typical Baker fashion, throwing an interception. Eagles just keep winning in different ways, and they find different ways to win, and I hate that phrase, but it is so true. Last week it was the blocked field goals. This week it was an interception. The week before that it was ground and pound with the Chiefs. It was the first week with the Cowboys. It was just someone, anyone, beat them. Please. Texans blow out the Titans. Texans look okay against mediocre talent. And Cam Ward had some choice words at the podium.
I mean, we keeping a buck right now, we ass. So we 0-4. We have, this point, we got nothing to lose. We dropped a quarter of our games, and we've yet to do anything. So we have to lock in. Especially myself on the offensive line, from the defensive line, from the special teams to all three faces. We have to play together. We have not played together this year yet.
Keep it a buck. We ass. Yo, Yo, Cam is a G for that. I appreciate him putting himself in that category about locking in and we ass and stuff like that shit is funny as hell. We ass, like, yeah, Titans are terrible. Chargers lose. Yes, Justin Herbert and the Chargers, who we all thought were supposed to be the real deal, blah, blah, blah. Yes, they lost to the Giants. And Jackson Dart started. And Jackson Dart looked so comfortable. Scatterbo looked comfortable. The white tandem is doing their job. We never seen a white running back run like this since the running back from Cleveland with what the fuck was his name? He used to wear the neck pad. That's who Scatterbo reminds me of. But they win. They beat the Chargers, but they low key lost. They lost Malik Neighbors, star receiver, to a non-contact injury, and you could tell by the way he was on the ground screaming that it was an ACL. You could just tell, and they confirmed it. It was an ACL. He tore an ACL, and he is out for the season. Listen, I think Jackson can still hold it together. I think they need to go get some help somewhere, and they need to get some receivers. But I don't know. I had some choice words about Jackson Dart, and I mean, he looked good. He looked comfortable. He looked like the moment wasn't too big. So I'm glad to see it. Jags beat the Niners in Purdy's first game back. He looked flustered. He had some good passes, but he also had like 2 interceptions. Meanwhile, the Ravens got belt to ass whooped by the Chiefs. I mean, absolutely, entirely dominated. And then they pulled Lamar. They were beating him so bad. They pulled Lamar, talking about he had a hamstring injury. He had a hamstring soreness. Yeah, that soreness was from that ass whooping he was taking. That belt to ass be hurting. Them whelps on your leg going to show. I get it. Listen, Chiefs said, nah, not today. We don't need no special fumbles or none of that. We just going to put it to you. And last but not least, the game of the week that had us all up till midnight.
Some of us till 1 a.m.
Oh, I couldn't sleep, so.
All of us then.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I tried to go to bed. Packers versus the Cowboys, a.k.a. Micah's Revenge. I really, really hate pregames. I don't like pregame stories. I don't like the pregame. I don't like watching the pregames. It always gives me bad vibes when I watch the pregames, and they overdo it. And they overdid Micah coming to Dallas. 4 hours of drama. Not a victory for anybody.
Not a loss either.
The highest scoring tie in NFL history. They tied 40-40. Sounds dumb, right?
Very frustrating.
Sounds fucking dumb. It's dumb. It pissed me off. I would rather have lost that game. I, honest to God truth, would rather have lost that game. I know that sounds crazy. Ziggy, you sound stupid, but I don't. I would rather have lost that game than to have a damn tie on my record in a game that we were supposed to win easily. But again, any given Sunday, and I tell people all the time, any given Sunday, do not sleep on. These are grown, professional men. They are prideful. They take this shit serious. I did not like the pregame. All the cameras and setup, and how does it feel to be back in the building? And Jerry made a special appearance on the pregame and sitting down and talk. Mm-hmm. I did not like the setup. I hated it.
There were cameras
everywhere. I hated it. This is a regular Sunday night game. There weren't even no implications on the NFC North or the West or the East or anything. This was just a simple ass game. Jordan Love looked good. Dak looked good. Mm-hmm. Cowboys have the number one offense in the league. Did you know that?
Yep.
Insane. But they also have dead last defense.
Yeah, their defense is.
Yeah. And I'm a Packers fan, we should have continued to dominate, but for some odd reason, once that field goal was blocked, it got real tough to breathe in the building.
Yeah.
It got real tough for the Packers to breathe in the building, and I don't know.
And there were a lot of Packers in that building.
Yeah, they were deep in that.
The
building.
Second the doors opened.
Yeah, they were deep.
I just heard screaming. I'm sitting on the sidelines trying to read a book. All of a sudden, and I'm like, "Oh no, they're coming!" I knew immediately.
Listen, the Packers defense has looked good up until this week. Now, Shoddy, great game. He called a great game. He just could not help his homie Eberflus, the defensive coordinator of the Cowboys, do anything. They are terrible on defense. Now, they got away with some calls. We as well, the Packers also benefited from some calls. I really feel like there was a couple times, though, that the Packers just expected it to go our way with the flag.
Yeah.
And it was pissing me off. And then Jordan Love, who, again, played great most of the game. I don't know if he just went like brain fart. I don't know if he was just, we were going for the field goal regardless. But he literally threw a duck. Mm-hmm. A duck at the end of overtime, almost costing us the game. And then before that, I gotta yell at Matt LaFleur too, who's the Green Bay head coach. We're down in field goal range. We have timeouts. We've been airing it out and doing really well against the secondary. Why are we running up the middle for the last 3 plays to go for the tie?
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't like any of that last play calling at all. Like, we just did not care. We were like, we'll go for the tie. We'll win it in overtime. Go for the win. Romeo Doubs had 3 touchdowns. He was cooking Bland. Diggs finally made a play. He was getting toasted too. Like, I just don't understand why we went away from what was working. And then it was something going on with Josh Jacobs. He wasn't in the game a lot last night, and it was really weird to me. I heard something about a cut on a knee, and it was like, they didn't want him to get out there and start bleeding all over the place or something. I don't know. It's something crazy, but like, it just didn't make sense to me. A lot of things didn't make sense to me, and like, it just didn't make sense to me. Valentine, oh my God, that man gots to go. That man gots to go. He don't need to be on the secondary no more. Nate Hobbs, you supposed to be the dog we needed in the secondary, and you was getting cooked. Cooked. I would have rather lost, because then we have something to figure out.
Yeah.
We have something to build on. Unlike the Cowboys, who now should feel pretty damn comfortable. Should feel like, hey, we can compete. They competed against the Eagles. Mm-hmm. They competed against the Packers. They also competed against the Giants. But they looked better this weekend than they did last week. They looked good versus Philly, and I think they're realizing they can play with anybody. And they didn't even have CeeDee Lamb.
Nope, he was on the sideline in his little boot. I will say,
in his little boot.
Stan, there are so many people, like so many players on the Cowboys team that are in boots.
Yeah,
and then there were 3 more that left the field behind me due to ankle injuries.
I mean, turf, that everybody plays on turf, and like what happens on turf is turf is tough to play on. That's what happened. That's what they were talking about with Malik Neighbors. Like, the Giants field is notoriously one of the worst fields. Yeah, it's like one of the worst fields in the league, and they all hate playing there. And like, literally, it was Malik Neighbors had the same freak accident, like injury, if you will, that Odell had versus the Chargers. Mm-hmm. Same thing, almost same thing. Not same thing, but same type of style of very similar, eerie similar to that injury. And it's just crazy. But
and then being on the sideline is so great because I get to like watch the players' reaction to things. And it was in overtime. There were a couple of times this happened, but it was specifically in overtime. It was when we had the ball. It was like 4th and 2.
Who the fuck is we?
Okay, well, me and my camera guy who didn't know what was going on half the time.
I didn't know she was a Cowboy fan now.
Oh, no. You threw me off. What was I talking about? Okay.
You were talking about some bullshit when you said we had the ball.
Cowboys had the ball.
Thank you. Any
frickin' way. See, now I don't even know who our quarterback is right now.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
I want to finish my story, but I can't remember the name of our quarterback. Anyway, Cowboys quarterback. It's 4th and 2. Instead of, running the ball, it's overtime. It's 2 yards. Mm-hmm. Go for it. But I don't know. It was bad. But when it was 3rd and 2, he threw the ball into the tunnel. Didn't even throw the ball to somebody. Meanwhile, Pickens is right in front of me, right in the area. Oh my God, I can't remember the freaking word. That area. And he just threw kind of a tantrum.
Oh, yeah. Pickens will throw it like
he just went,
Pickens was having he was having a great game.
He was having such a good game.
And then in one mess up, and he is, oh my God, he's like a toddler.
Yep.
Yeah, like.
And he's just standing there, like, not in the goal, whatever the hell it's called. What is it?
By the uprights? By the field goal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like staring at our quarterback, being like, what the hell? Why didn't you throw to me? Could have gotten a touchdown.
Yeah, well, I don't know, bro. And then overtime rules are kind of weird. The fact that they tie is just kind of weird. And the one thing that everybody says they hate about soccer is ties, and yet we're tying in the NFL. So
Dak Prescott. I remembered his name.
I'm glad you remembered his name.
Thank you.
I don't know, man. I think the Cowboys have something to build on now. They can feel like they can play with anybody because they really can. And Jadeveon Clowney looked good out there. We miss Kenny Clark. Shout out to Kenny Clark. He looked good out there up against the run. And, hey, look, I get it. Cowboys, they got something to beat their chest on. They stuck with us. They didn't win, but they stuck with us. Packers, on the other hand, need to go back to the drawing board. They need to go back to the drawing board and figure out what the hell is going on with our offense. Our defense, I can understand. You're going up against number 1 offense in the league right now. I mean, listen, Eberflus is a really good coach. He knows how to draw up them plays. I'm not Eberflus, excuse me, Shoddy. I just don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand what we were doing on offense, man. Like, we have had some very questionable, just weird things going on offense. And I know we're not fully there yet as far as offense goes. And I know it's a lot of young players in this, that, and third, but there's no reason we shouldn't have took advantage of that secondary and them linebackers. Like, there was a couple times I'm just like, bro, why are we running the ball right here? Like, play action, get Love out to the right. Have Dobbs or Heath or any of the receivers that we got or the tight end. I felt like Kraft got in the rhythm, and then all of a sudden we stopped going to him. I don't know. It was just very, very weird. We need to get this shit together, and we need to get back to the drawing board. And
hold on, in Monday Night Football news, Tyreek Hill has a really bad leg injury, and he got carted off the field, and he's literally cheering while he's being carted off the field.
He's cheering?
Yeah, he literally was like clapping and went, yeah.
Oh, wow. That is one man that I want to, that's Antonio Brown Jr. Tyreek Hill is Antonio Brown Jr., I think. That's crazy. Anyway, now it's time for the beer flight of the night.
It's all coming back to me now.
Right, yeah, I'm alive. Oh, Jesus, I'm alive.
Like, oh, I'm alive. I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Fast as fuck.
Jesus. First up is Irish Hello from St. Arnold. It is
an Irish dry stout. It's only 4.3 though.
Yeah, it's friendly and roasty is what it says on here. The patron saint of brewers, straight out of Houston or somewhere close to there. No, is it Houston?
It's Houston.
Yeah, it's Houston. St. Arnold's, the can always, I don't know. I saw how light the stout was, so I said, fuck it, let's try it because I'm still on my.
It's roasted coffee and chocolate, and today is also National Coffee Day.
I didn't know that, and I didn't do this on purpose.
I like their slogan for this beer. It says, "Give your group an Irish hello by showing up with a 6-pack."
Here, here.
I am a kind of person that does an Irish goodbye.
I mean, it's coffee.
Guinness.
A little less, yes, a little less Guinness. It's very light Guinness, like a light coffee. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great. Yeah.
Kind of like this week.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it's just there. It's
Meal. Speaking of just there, the Lone Pint Brown Ale Nitro, the description literally says Nitro Brown Ale, and that's it. It says that, and then caramel. 6.2%. Yeah. Magnolia.
Magnolia, Texas, baby. Lone Pint Brewery, Brown Ale Nitro, like she said, and it is just Brown Ale Nitro Brown Ale. All right. I just honestly I got it because I was like, oh, it's on the. I like the can.
All these cans are kind of like dark in color. Besides, like your drink of the night. Not like I meant like the cans, the physical cans.
Oh yeah.
They're all like
dark times.
moody. It is getting close to October, so.
I mean, this smells more
Halloween.
like a beer, though.
Well,
the other one smells more like coffee. Yeah, the other one smells more like coffee. This smells more like beer.
Malty caramel.
Surprised.
More than just
surprised.
Nitro Brown Ale.
Yeah, this was actually not bad. Like, it's not a overpowering. I don't smell, like I said, I don't taste coffee. I know it's probably because it's not a stout. Like, yeah, right. But it's
Should we go back to the description?
It's a Nitro Brown Ale.
How many times do I have to say it? He's good.
It's actually, like I said, if you're a person that wants to venture out and try different ales,
Nitro Brown Ale.
Get you a Nitro Brown Ale. Like, you can look like a real beer, those people that are out there, the beer snobs with the stouts and stuff, and acting like they're so snooty. I went to a bar, and this person was trying to act like I was drinking the most disrespectful beer because my beer was like,
what'd you have?
A Pilsner. It was a Pilsner. I forget what it was.
Oh, okay.
But it was a Pilsner, and I was just like, I never had one of these. I never had this one. Let's try this one. And then the guy sitting at the bar, honestly, it looked like a Guinness, but I think it was in a Guinness glass. That's what it was. And yeah, he was just sitting there looking at me like, a Pilsner, bro. And I was just like,
I don't know you. That's my purse. I don't know you. Have you seen that?
What?
Oh, you haven't. No, of course you haven't.
Right.
There is a trend, not a trend. There's a sound bite on TikTok that it's like someone trying to hype someone up on how to like talk to somebody, and so they say, no, that's your purse. Say that's your purse, and they go, that's my purse. I don't know you.
Oh my God.
So anyway, whenever someone makes a comment and I don't know them, I go, I don't know you.
Oh my God. TikTok.
I had another one when I said, it's good. Have you ever seen Ella Enchanted? It's a Disney movie. The live action one with Patrick Dempsey. And like it starts out as like her.
I don't know why that sounds familiar to me though.
So it's like an animated at the beginning, and then she
then
goes into New York. Yeah. And it becomes like real life.
Yeah.
So there's the squirrel in it that's like trying to
that's
tell
right.
the prince that his friend is evil.
Okay, yeah.
I've been quoting that a lot this past week. I just keep going, it's good. I'm talking to somebody. That squirrel's performance in that movie is spot God. On.
I think you brought that up before too.
I probably did. This is Deadhead IPA. It's a mango fruited IPA. 6.9%.
Distill Brewery always does this to me with the bandana and the skull, and and the cool colors and everything like that. I got to get out to normal.
Do it like a beauty
Illinois.
guru, man.
Do I like what?
Do it like a beauty guru. Like you hold it up and then put your hand behind it and you're like, ooh, get it in focus. Yep, clipping that.
Anyway. Yo, get the... Anyway. You can smell mangoes. You can smell fruits. You can smell the fruits. I know it's... Duh, Ziggy.
Well, this person...
Oh, that's really good.
This person that wrote the description was really trying to meet the word count in essays. Because it says, our Deadhead IPA series melds the alluring vibe of our favorite music with unbounded takes of hoppy beer.
Unbounded.
We love to drink, unleashing a whole new groove.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's another paragraph.
There's another paragraph?
Another one.
No, that's good.
Writing the rhythmic
my
backbone.
God, what? Oh, my God.
I love these people when they do this.
I'll say this, like, that is a really good, for those of you who, excuse me.
Like mango fruited IPA.
Like, no. So, like, specifically, like, some of the beers, like the mango carts, some of the stuff, for those of you who think those are a little too light, like, you want something a little heavier, that mango IPA is for you.
She's your girl.
Because you still got the fruit in there, but it's still like a heavy IPA. Yeah. Surprisingly though, I kind of like the nitrous brown ale. The nitro brown ale.
What?
I do. I don't know why. I feel like that might be that might be the beer of the night. Like that might.
And we're totally normal, and we're moving on to the fact that we don't have a fourth one. But it's okay. We're just going to walk right past that.
Nobody was going to mention it. You brought it up. Nobody would have even thought about that. So
I feel like someone probably did. They were like,
nah, I take it back. I take it back. The mango IPA is the winner of the night. I finally got that aftertaste from the nitro brown ale. And,
just now.
Yeah. Slow kicker. And that was the beer flight of the night. Bri did not have to tell you that we only had 3. You can do math. And now it's time for the beer goggles of the week. LSU, you nasty.
They're in 2, so this is his 3rd from the bunker.
Did you see that? You didn't see it? Can you see it right there?
That's gross. I did not need to see that. That's so gross.
Oh my God. First off, I'm just trying to figure out what was he trying to catch it?
Well, like, you know when you're a kid?
No. Never.
No, this is what children do. I worked in a school. Whenever they're about to throw up and they don't have anything in front of them to catch it, like a bowl or a trash can, like your automatic thought process is to move your hands in front of you to catch it because you don't want to get like the floor dirty or something.
Whose thoughts are these?
Children's.
Hell no. When I throw up, I'm not worried about fuck the floor. I'm throwing up.
Well, Ziggy, usually when you throw up, it's because you're drunk and you don't know what you're doing.
First off, that's not true. Second of all,
he's like, how'd you know?
Right. That's not true. That is gross. I would never, ever, ever try to catch my throw up. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna talk bad about kids, but that's crazy. What also is crazy is these thugs need to be locked up. These thugs in these damn Georgia games and fighting, lock them up. That was crazy. Bama, man. Bama and Georgia, they take that shit serious. Coaches be fighting too, though. Because Jags and Salah, Jags coach and coach from the Jaguars had something. Oh, my God.
Jaguars 26 and the 49ers 21. Be sure to join us right
back. For those of you who don't know who those people are, because Bri's looking at me crazy. Jags head coach and the 49ers defensive coordinator. Obviously, they played each other this weekend, but apparently they don't like each other. And I think Salah was saying something. I don't know. Salah was saying something to a player, and he just went left. And this, although I didn't want to play this, but this has to be on the Beer Goggles of the Week, because what is this celebrate? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we? At least they're not taking the goalpost down and dropping it in the river or nothing stupid like that. But man, these newfound ways of celebrating is gonna get somebody killed. And that was the Beer Goggles of the Week. And now it's time for the 6-pack of the week. And first up, we got a walk-off INT from the Ducks. Go Ducks. Franco killing me, Smalls.
Take it to Pena. Aller, sideline. Oh, it's picked! Dylan Thieneman calls game. That's a walk-off whiteout winner for the Ducks.
What a pick. Like, he jumped above his own player to get that. Jesus. And next up, these passes are getting crazy. And I really don't want to see this, but this deserves to be on the 6-pack. This pass was insane.
Prescott gets away. Parsons chasing him. Puts it up for grabs. Coming back is Tolbert. Did he keep his feet in? Yes, he did. Ruled a catch on the sideline inside the 5. Oh.
That is an unbelievable play. I'm going to tell you, for Dak Prescott, if you have any doubts, let's make sure he's in. Yes, I think so. Play. Looks all good.
What a play.
They're going to run down and make sure they do it fast, but they don't have to. But that was a fadeaway for Dak.
Great throw. Great throw. Great catch. I mean, again, crazy, great throw. And this is kind of normal for Baker. And this is also why I said they shouldn't have lost.
Rolling. Going deep has a man. Abuka! He's got it! Touchdown, Tampa! From 77.
I mean, just amazing. Just and then, of course, Baker does Baker things and throws the interception at the end. Sorry. So, yeah, same game. The tush push is getting a little weird. Just keeps on getting a little more creative with this shit.
You know what to do on one. Ready?
Oh, they check it up. Saquon Barkley. They fooled everyone. He walks in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Maybe that was why the play call was a little bit longer.
What a play call. What a play drawn up. I hate the tush push, and that was just, yeah. And the Bills, they look good against the Saints, but still, they look good.
4. Now watch him. He sees it, and look at him. He drives on it right away. I don't know if you saw Penn State last night against Oregon, the late play in overtime.
Yeah. That was a nasty-ass one-handed interception. I mean, yeah. And Ricky, what a catch. Brock Purdy owes you a steak dinner for this catch because this was crazy.
On 3rd and 5, Purdy floats it. Pearsall looking for separation. Did he hold on? What a catch inside the Jacksonville 40.
Slick Rick. One-handed. Nasty. Absolute nasty. And that was six-pack of the week. And now it's time for the conversations at the keg. And I'm going to be honest. We tired. My weekend was nonstop. Friday night, watched the games until I fell asleep, which I fell asleep early because I did not watch Arizona State versus TCU the whole game. I fell asleep on Florida State and Virginia ending because Lord knows I'd have been aggravated anyway. And I got up super early, 6 in the morning, to go compete at the Everyday People Combine. Some of you are probably like, what the hell is that? It's basically a competition where you're doing like a 40-yard dash, you're doing bench press, you're doing pull-ups, you're doing trap bar deadlifts, and you're doing like other little like cone and shuttle drifts, almost like a combine for football players, like what they do before they get drafted, but for everyday people. Well, at least what we thought were everyday people. And a lot of them were everyday people. My age group and stuff like that. Had a couple professional athletes, trainers, things like that in there, but whatever. And some of the younger 30s and something had the same thing. I mean, I was going up against power lifters in my group. A professional power lifter literally bench pressing the same weight as me umpteen times. And I'm like, bro, this ain't everyday people. But it was cool. I had a great time. I'll be there again next year. I'm gonna do better next year. I placed top 5. I want to be number 1. So there you go. And then after that, of course, we went and watched football for the rest of the day because I had some catching up to do. And then I decided to go out. And then Sunday came. I really didn't feel like getting up, but I got up, cleaned my house, watched football. And I stayed up till midnight. Outside till midnight, actually. I stayed up later than that to watch a draw. So, I'm tired. And this is Beer 30 Sports O'Clock. And I'm going to sleep.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.